Hello besties and welcome back to my channel. I told you guys these videos were going to be random and I wasn't going to be able to tell you when I was going to do them, but on today's episode, hot Cheeto fingers, I wanted to do a little year favorites for me. I feel like I came across a lot of brand new products this year that I really enjoyed, and I'm so glad that I discovered, and I kind of want to share them with you because I feel like sometimes I forget to tag, and you guys always ask me like if I like certain things and whatnot. And guys, one thing about me, I am not a gatekeeper, and if I look good, y'all are gonna look good, and that's just the way it's gonna be. So let's get started. I have like random categories. I kind of put everything on my vanity set out, and I'm gonna go through like beauty products, electronics, I guess, books, supplements. I guess it's just random, genuinely just a favorites of anything that I have discovered or been put on in this year, and just stuff I want to share with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. And also, did we watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show? I will talk about my half marathon at the end of this video because it already passed, right? We're like already like maybe almost 2 weeks out from the half marathon. But like I said, let's get this video started. Okay, y'all, so I want to start with my shower routine, hygiene, just all of that good stuff, because I feel like I always get asked so many questions, and I've been trying to film a video for you guys for so long, and I feel like it's kind of hard to film in the shower because my camera gets fogged up. I just don't know how to make it aesthetically pleasing. So I'm just going to share the actual products with you and kind of give you guys an easy little rundown of the things that I do. So first off, we're gonna start with our underarms, because the #1 question is, Mo, how do you get your underarms so smooth and so light? And listen, I used to be a girly who had like hyperpigmentation in her underarms, and honestly, it was the bane of my existence. I hated it so much. I was always so embarrassed to wear tank tops, but I discovered many ways on how to do it, and unfortunately y'all are not gonna like to hear this, but I will say laser helped so much with clearing up my underarms and making them as smooth as they are. But if you can't do laser for whatever reason, I have some cool products that you can try. My favorite duo. The first one that I want to talk about is The Ordinary. This is the glycolic exfoliating acid. You can do this once a day. I do this anytime that I come fresh out of the shower. I feel like I'm really clean after the shower, and I just feel like I need to make sure I get that extra bacteria off. So to my understanding, obviously stinky armpits come from bacteria buildup, sometimes not getting our deodorant fully off, or just other stuff in there. So what I like to do is take a cleanser and just cleanse my underarms, and we'll get there right now. But this I like to use for after the shower, and she does some wonders. I buy these little cotton rounds that are textured, that are meant for exfoliating. I just get them at Target, super just basic. You could even use the ones that don't have exfoliating, but I think the exfoliating ones do the job a little bit better. I put some of this on the little pad. I don't fully soak it, but I do have enough to wipe both armpits. So I'll put them on fresh out of the shower, okay? Fresh out of the shower, and I'll basically just wipe my underarms down for 10-15 seconds on each side, and I'll do the other side, and I'll let this dry for about 10 minutes. And basically, like, if I'm going to go out, I do this routine obviously once I shower, and give myself 10 minutes or whatever if I'm getting ready, etc. Let myself kind of dry. You won't stink, which is the best part, and then I go ahead and apply my deodorant on top. So this is my bestie. If it's a day where I'm literally fresh out of the shower, it's nighttime, and I'm just going straight to bed, I do the same thing, except I just don't apply any deodorant, and I go straight to bed, and I wake up and I still smell nice and clean and fresh. So without her, I would be nothing. She also helped clear me out, because like I said, she is an exfoliator, but she helped clear my skin out, and she keeps it from being stinky. Honestly, she does it all. And as you guys can see, I go through bottles of these. I use these, I probably go through like I want to say maybe like 3-4 bottles a year. I love them. In the shower, I like to use my beloved Panoxyl. So I actually got this recommended from TikTok and from a dermatologist because if you guys know, you know, I suffer from hormonal acne. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of a breakout right now, and on my back, which unfortunately I do suffer from a little bit of hormonal acne, but it's okay, acne is normal. But this is also really good for cleansing and whitening. Whitening is not the right word. Brightening your underarms if you struggle with darker underarms. Like I said, these two together, like peanut butter and jelly. So I do this in the shower, basically exfoliate me in the shower, and then I get out of the shower and I use the Ordinary. So those are my two favorites for that. I'm going to put you on to some other shower essentials because these have been my favorites. These are my all-time favorite body washes. I love smelling like flowers. I love smelling like Starburst candy. I love smelling sweet. So these two are my absolute favorite. This is the Method Body Pure Peace body wash. This is the peony and rose water, and it smells so freaking good. I use this all the time. The next one that I'm going to use, as you can see, she's very, very well used. This is the L'Occitane, what is this? Almond shower oil, and I go through this. This is how I get silky smooth skin after I shave my legs. So I like to shave my legs and do all that stuff, and then I'll add this layer. So I'll do my body wash all over, and I'll do a little sealing layer of shower oil all over my body. I've also heard that you could shave your legs with this, but I don't really know too much about that. I didn't ever realize that almond had a scent. I don't know, I don't really smell almonds, so okay. This is for special occasions, only because she is quite pricey and there's not a lot of product in here clearly. I mean, this bottle is teeny tiny. I want to say there's 7.6 ounces in here, but this is the Mojave Ghost by Byredo, and this is their body lotion. It smells incredible, and I only bought it because I was buying the perfume and I was like, this would be cute for after the shower, but it's not that ideal considering how much lotion I put on. So would I say it's practical? Probably not. Bang for my buck? Probably not, but it does smell delicious, and that's why we have her in our favorites. But this one right here, my girl, this is the EOS Shea Butter 24-Hour Moisture in Pink Champagne. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys, she smells so freaking good. And let me tell you, these two paired together have you smelling like a pink Starburst. Trust me, smells so good. And I love to lather myself in this. It's good for dry skin, and it doesn't leave me feeling sticky, which I know a lot of people don't like that sticky feeling. I don't mind it, but sometimes I hate when I lay, we have a leather couch, but I hate when I lay on the leather couch and you could see like the oil mark from the lotion, because it's just, it like doesn't really go in, it doesn't really like into your skin. Okay, and last but not least for shower, oh actually I have two more things, but the last thing for the shower that I do want to share with you guys, and I just posted this on my Instagram, I did want to show you guys, and I will make a video on how I use this because this has been a game changer for my hair. This is the Flash Instant Shine Mask from Amika. Okay, if you are a dark-haired girly, hair glossing is the best thing ever because it makes your hair look so hydrated, so shiny, and so beautiful. And you could get them professionally done at salons. Obviously they'll be 10 times better, but the cost for it, if you're not trying to spend that much money, this is literally exactly that in a little bottle that you can do yourself at home, and it's so easy. It doesn't really say how many times you can do it a week, but just to be careful, I do it once a week. And basically you do your shampoo, you do your conditioner, your hair is like good, and you open up the bottle and you kind of just put it from the root of your hair all the way down to the bottom ends of your hair. You leave it in for a minute and then you rinse her off. And I immediately love to blow dry my hair and do blowouts on it. I've been getting so many comments from you guys like, oh, your hair looks so shiny, it looks so healthy. This is the Classic Whip from Vacation, and she is an absolute favorite. I have been taking her with me everywhere on vacation, and it's so funny. I posted this when I was in Coachella because if you get spray tans like me, or if you do self tanner, you can use this sunscreen because it's not oil based. And you guys, I think it's so freaking cool. Give her a little shaky shake. Some of you guys will be some nasties talking about, oh, what's the whipped cream for? It's my sunscreen. You nasty. But it comes out like literal whipped cream, and you just put it all over, and it's not sticky, and it doesn't have like a nasty sunscreen smell. Oh, I just love the way that this smells. It kind of smells, I want to say a little bit like coconut. She's so aesthetic. Like, honestly, the bottle itself, the packaging itself is its own vibe. I just think it's so funny when you're like, yeah, can I borrow your sunscreen? And you're like, yeah, sure. And you hand this over, and it's literally just like a bottle of whipped cream, and it comes out like whipped cream. I just think it's so cute, and it's so just, I love it. And she does the job. So, and she's spray tan approved. So this is my girl. Okay guys, now I'm going to move on to a couple of my favorites from makeup and perfumes, because I just love sharing my perfumes with you guys. So first off, we're gonna go with makeup. I have been obsessed with Summer Fridays. I have an entire drawer full of Summer Fridays lip balms. I think they're so yummy, and they make my lips feel so good. I keep some in my drawers and my purses, my nightstand, everywhere, just to have with me, because I feel like I always get really dry lips. I have lip filler, and I feel like that's just like a normal thing that happens, but these are my favorites, and I am obsessed with this iced coffee one. The first one that I ever had from Summer Fridays was the vanilla flavor, and then I did buy the brown sugar one, but when I saw this iced coffee one, and I just got the hot cocoa one today. She has a problem. Summer Fridays, please sponsor me. For when it comes to foundation, my base, just anything in general, I love to play around until I find something that I really love, and when I really love it, I never stop using it. Hence why I was stuck on Huda Beauty's Faux Filter foundation for so long. I want to say like 3.5 years. Like, you could not get me to try any other foundation, and I think I have finally found one after months and months of searching and trying the new foundations that were coming out every single week. But Miss Patrick Ta, you really did your thing. This is the Major Skin Hydro Luxe Luminous Skin Perfecting Foundation, and this has been my holy grail foundation. She is supposed to be a medium coverage, but she is very buildable, and it feels like skin. It almost feels like I'm putting on a tinted moisturizer, and I just love how lightweight it feels. It does not feel cakey. It doesn't feel like it moves around. It doesn't feel like it clogs my pores. Honestly, Patrick Ta, you did your big one with this one, and the shade match, incredible. I am an olive skin tone girly, so I have such a hard time finding foundations that don't look so orange and that don't look so on the like cool tone side, and this one right here is, she's that girl. We all know I am bound by the chains of Hourglass. I have gone through tubes of her because I love her. I will say she is more on the higher coverage end, so she a little bit can go a long way with her, but you could also mess around with her and use her as foundation. As you guys have seen those popular videos with the no foundation routines, but covers everything. It's so lightweight, and it pairs wonderfully with the Huda Beauty powder. It is just perfection. Mascara is this YSL Lash Clash mascara. I have been talking about how I have been getting lash lifts done. Do you guys see my lashes? This is literally my lashes with no curling them and just putting this mascara on. You guys, this one, amazing. And I have the shade number 1. I also have shade number 2. Shade number 1 is the black one, but shade 2 is their brown one. And I love using the brown mascara on my bottom lash line because I feel like it does look a little bit softer, but she lasts all day. She holds my curl really nice. Obsessed. Just recently discovered Miss Got To Be Glue. This is a brow and edge gel, and girl, she does everything that she's supposed to. Girl, I ran so quickly to Target and she has not left my side. Y'all did it. Y'all did it with this one. I wanted to go over some perfumes with y'all because my favorite compliment is you smell good. On the days where I want to feel fresh and clean and not on the fruity side, I love to spray myself with Byredo's Mojave Ghost. She smells incredible. She is a unisex scent, so this can be worn by you and your mans. Honestly, this is a really good one to add to your Christmas list if for your honey bunches, if you guys are looking for gifts for your mans. She is on the more pricier side, so beware of the jump scare when you guys get her. You know, anything at Bloomingdale's is a jump scare in its own, but she does smell really good, very clean and fresh. It kind of gives vibes like, oh, I just got out of the shower, my hair's clean, laundry's freshly done, mis chonis, they're ironed. I want to talk about my forbidden combination because I wore this when we were at Les's wedding and I got so many questions about it. We all know I am a die-hard, like I have not stopped using her since I first found out about her a few years ago. She has been with me through it all, and I love to cocktail her with everything. When I say I love to smell like a little pink starburst, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Miss Ariana Grande's Cloud Perfume, the blue one to be specific. Love the way she smells. Smells like cotton candy, marshmallows, a starburst. Like when I say I want to smell delicious, delectable, I want my man to eat me up, this is exactly what I wear, and he is a fan of this scent. And I love to mix it with Nest. This is the Lychee Rose by Nest New York. Oh my goodness gracious. They don't have the exact same notes, but they are on the fruitier side. So when I mix them together, they just kind of create this wonderful cocktail. I just smell edible. The Kylie Jenner Cosmic Perfume. She smells so freaking good. She smells delicious, and as y'all can see, I have used her up plenty. We're actually down to the last of it, and I think I am going to restock on her because the bottle is very cute. The bottle is very, very pretty. It's very chic looking, and she's kind of like a little adorno for my vanity, but she smells so good. Again, this is another one on like the floral, like marshmallowy side with maybe like Turkish rose in it. It just smells really good. The only con I will say about this one is she does not last a very long time. So sometimes when I want something that's gonna last me, but you can still get hints of her, I mix these two. Honestly, these two together or these two together smell so freaking good. I used to love cocktailing this with some Tall 33, but I feel like a lot of people are wearing some Tall 33 now, and I'm just like, I associate things with smells and scents, and like I know a lot of people, like specifically there's a handful of people that I've smelled for, and anytime I smell that exact scent, I know exactly who it is. I'm like, oh, this smells like blah blah blah. First impressions are everything, and to me it's like when I meet someone, I want them to be like, oh my god, they smelled amazing, and this is exactly what I smell like. So I don't know. This one is going to be a little random, but I guess she can go in my electronics home files, and I wanted to show you guys, obviously. So the first one, I guess this is for home, guys. This is my new favorite candle scent. This is Ambroxide 17, and this is from Le Labo. My manager actually got me this for my birthday, and let's be real here, I know this was from Violet. I know this was from Violet. She has great taste. So this candle just smells amazing, and I love how it smells in the bedroom. This is my candle that I like to keep in the room. The rest of the house, like I kind of like to use other scents, but this is like a very specific, like it's just relaxing and it smells yummy. Electronics, I only have four that I want to talk about, but one of them is right here in front of me. So the first one that I want to talk about are these headphones. These are the Bose open earbud headphones. These are the newest version, so I couldn't tell y'all like what the other versions are like, but y'all know I've been running and I cannot wear AirPods to save my life. I also cannot do wires, and AirPod Maxes are actually way too heavy to be running with, so I needed a new headphone. And what I like about these is the sound is incredible. I think Bose has some of the best sound systems, so I knew these were going to be good, but they are open earbuds, which means it still allows you to hear oncoming traffic and just like your surroundings, because as a runner, sometimes, you know, if you're running on the streets and stuff, you have to be careful with cars or just watching your back with people. So it's really nice. I believe from what this is, it's like a bone density it's like bone density audio or something like that, and it kind of just hooks onto your ear like this. I'm not gonna lie, the reason why I got it initially was because it just looks so sick. They kind of look like earrings almost, and they're really cool. They kind of just curl into your ear. Y'all, a lot of you guys were like, aren't you scared that they're gonna fall out? I'm not gonna lie, it feels like they're going to fly out, but these, literally the day that I wore them for the half marathon, not a single movement. I have never had an issue with them like slipping, falling, or just coming out of my ear randomly. Like with my AirPods, I felt like I was constantly fixing them, adjusting them into my ear. These ones are like I adjust them into my ear once and I'm good to go for the rest of the day. They are like in between noise canceling but also not, because like I mentioned, the whole open ear effect for you to be able to hear your surroundings. If you are looking for a perfect headphone for when it comes to training outside or running, if you're in your runner era, these are the perfect headphones. I will say they are more on the pricier side, so the holidays are coming up, and I have the grayish white version. They also have them in black. The next thing that I want to talk about are my microphones. These are my Digi microphones. I don't have it connected at this moment, but when I am filming certain things where I want my audio to sound really crispy, if you are in your content creation era, or you do UGC work, or you just need microphones for your work, whatever it is, these are my absolute favorite. These are from Digi, and it comes with a little transponder. You can connect this onto your phone. So sometimes, like when I'm recording TikToks on my phone and I want my audio to be crispier, it comes with a little port in here and you connect it to the transponder. What I like about this one is it comes for like an Android or the new iPhones and then the old iPhones, and then this one is to connect to cameras. So I love that it comes included with that. And then, like I said, this goes connected to your phone, and then gives you 2 sets of microphones. They come with the little kitty muffs, the little muffs that you put on them if you are, I want to say it's for outdoor audio, but it comes with 2 sets of microphones. And I think like if this is the direction of work that you're in where you need these microphones because it's pricey, these are definitely worth the money, and the audio is incredible on these. I wish I could show you guys right now, but I'm currently filming on it. My number one just need and essential that I just fell in love with this year is my Canon G7X. I use this camera for vlogging. I use this camera for vlogging, for filming, and I love to use it for photos. You guys are always asking me how I take my photos when I'm traveling and how I get the quality and stuff. A few months back, I was at a bungalow with a couple of my friends, and somebody actually stole my G7X out of my purse at my table that I was sitting at. And I was so sad because if you know, you know, it is so hard to come across these cameras. So I was really sad about it, but it's such a great camera. And luckily Laura had another one, and I just messaged her and I was like, hey, I'll buy it off of you. And this is my second G7X. I have the Mark II, just in case anyone's wondering. The Mark II is my personal favorite. I know people go between the 2 and the 3, but Mark II will always be my favorite. Look how amazing. There is nothing, no filter, nothing on this image of me. Like, it's literally just, I downloaded it straight off the camera and it's just perfect. Like, the lighting is beautiful. And that brings me to downloading my images, which is this little adapter. Now, these cameras have Bluetooth on them, so you can easily transfer your photos via Bluetooth, but if the service is not the best and the image files are a little bit bigger, they do take a lot of time to transfer over. These are USB adapters, and they I just realized that I lost my enchufadera. This is the one for the other iPhone, so I have to get another one. Great, I don't know where I left it. So basically this goes connected to your iPhone, and you can transfer all of your images directly onto your phone. So you can put your SD cards in here, and then all the images kind of just sync into your phone, and it makes it so much easier without having to do the whole download situation. Okay guys, now we're gonna go into, I guess, wellness, what the wellness realm of this all, and these are little things that I kind of wanted to share. First thing is, for running, this is the Goo Gels. These are the vanilla bean flavor. I actually really enjoy these. These are meant to give you a little boost of energy. There are, I want to say 80, one second before I start lying to you. Oh, there we are. There are 20 milligrams of caffeine in this, 60 milligrams of sodium, and 450 milligrams of amino acids in these, and there's only 100 calories. They have different flavors, but these are meant for running. This is the vanilla bean flavor. For my half marathon, I took one at the very beginning, and then when I got to, I want to say mile 5 or 6, I took a second one, and then when I got to mile 9, I took another one, and it might have been mile 10, mile 9 or 10, one of those two, and I took the final one, so I took 3, 4 total. I was having a really hard time the first time eating these, but honestly, you eat them as you run, as you go, and it's just quick little, and you take off. Honestly, amazing. Love these. 10 out of 10. Supplements! These are some supplements that I love to take, and I'm barely getting into my supplement vibe, so bear with me. If you guys actually have any supplements that you would recommend for someone that's in my age group, I know there are tests that you can take that give you basically all the information on vitamins, supplements, minerals that you're deficient in, so I will be doing that at some point. One of my friends just recently did it and she sent me the link, so I'm gonna see if I do it anytime soon. I have a hard time swallowing pills, so yes, all of my vitamins are gummies. Don't judge me. So the first one is the Let Me Purr, and these are the VJJ probiotics gummies. The probiotic supports vaginal health and freshness, while pineapple extract sweetens the deal. I take these every single day. I take 2 gummies a day, and I feel like it works. I don't know. It tastes like pineapple. I like it. And then I love the Let Me Debloats. These have been some of my favorites. I get a lot of bloating problems when it comes to that time of the month, unfortunately, but it's a prebiotic and it contains probiotics as well, and it helps with digestion. Here's a little TMI for y'all. I have a hard time going to the bathroom. I feel like all girlies have tummy problems, and unfortunately I suffer from tummy problems, and I feel like I have a hard time like being able to use the bathroom, so these have definitely been a great deal of help for me. Taste Salud. This is not sponsored, although I wish it was. Free promo, hello. I want to talk about these supplements because, well, one, we're going to talk about energy and focus because we love her. I'm back in my gym girly era, so I am going out to the gym again. I have a really hard time with taking pre-workouts because my heart is a little bit sensitive. I don't want to say that I have heart problems because I don't believe I do. I've took a lot of tests before and I've never had any issues, but I will say I have a hard time with heart palpitations when I do take like workout supplements for pre, and I just get really itchy. I get really bad anxiety, and it's just not it. So these are my absolute favorite. These are the Energy and Focus. These have 200 milligrams of caffeine, 350 milligrams of theanine, and B6 and B12 vitamins in them, and this is the kiwi strawberry flavor. I like to dry scoop these. Do not dry scoop them unless you consult with your doctor or if you've dry scooped pre-workout before. Another one of my favorites is the guayaba flavor, but this is another one that I like to drink, and I don't know, they just do the job. I love her. We stan her. She is that girl, and I feel like she is not talked about as often as she should be. I don't know if I have an overly active mind and I'm just 24 hours a day. I also am addicted to my cellular device, so sometimes I get the urge of just being on my phone, but I've been a lot better these last few months, just being good at not being on my phone right before bed and all that stuff. But I do want to talk about Calm and Sleep because, like I said, I feel like she is the most underrated product from Taste Salud, and as much as I love hydration, I gotta owe my life to her because I think I was an insomniac when I was in high school. If I remember correctly, I always had a hard time falling asleep. Like, I was always up in between 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was always exhausted. And when I met my boyfriend, I told him that I was way too scared to try this product. And he was like, no, like, we'll be fine. I tried it for the first time with him, and honestly, the best sleep of my life. But I was a little nervous to try it on my own. Now I cannot get enough of these, and I don't want to say I've become dependent on them, but they definitely do aid me at night. So these have 3 milligrams of melatonin, 20 milligrams of Afron, and 350 milligrams of magnesium, and this is the Ponche flavor. This is by far my absolute favorite flavor. The reason I said I was terrified to try this was because I used to take the Ollie ones, and I would have the most insane sleep paralysis just terrifying nightmares when I would take them, and I swore off melatonin for a really long time. But as Pookie has explained to me, this does not have enough melatonin. The magnesium is what really helps to kind of calm me down for a restful night's sleep. And guys, this just keeps me out for the whole night. I cannot even explain how lucky I am that I am sleeping 9+ hours a night, because I feel like it has completely improved my mental health and just the way that I feel every single day. And they don't make me groggy, which is the best part, because I feel like all the other like melatonin gummies always make me feel really groggy, which I do not like. But I have never had an experience with sleep paralysis with these. Also, like the Energy and Focus, you could always use half of it to just kind of test out the waters and see like what you feel comfortable with if you don't want to fully dose yourself. But basically these are my favorites. And then this one, you guys, I like to drink this one warm. So on nights when I genuinely just want to get a really restful good night's sleep and I'm feeling like I want to get cozy, you take one little packet, grab a mug, your favorite mug or whatever you want, ponle agüita, boil the water, and then we add in the packet of this. We add in the packet, and you guys, it reminds me of my abuelita's ponches from when we used to do the posadas in Mexico. And the older I get, I just realize how important it is for everything, for muscle growth, for recovery, for brain function. And it's just like, I will never not sleep an 8-hour night. Like, we sleep 8 hours in this household. It's a lot more simple than making that crazy cocktail that I was seeing on TikTok. And on top of that, you guys, there's 5 calories in these sticks and there's only 1 gram of sugar in this, as opposed to like those cocktails that people were making. I used to love reading, and I feel like I had a moment where I stopped reading, and I don't know why I did that. I think it was just out of pure laziness, but I got back to it. And the first thing that I wanted to do was get my mind right, because I feel like I've mentioned before, I've had a really difficult year with myself and my mindset, and just were, you know, having my quarter life crisis and just having troubles with myself and just overthinking and anxieties with social media, etc. Right? I ended up getting it on Amazon, and this is Don't Believe Everything You Think. 95 pages at that, and it's a quick read, and I feel like if you do 10 pages a day, you'll be done with this in about a week and a half. Your brain is your biggest enemy, and that's all I have to say. You guys are gonna have to read it. If you are a girly pop or a boily pop that struggles a lot with mental anxieties, this is the best book for that. Easy read. I feel like I have been yapping non-stop. One of my favorite things in the entire world is to put people on with products, and that is something that I can yap about for hours, especially if I'm really passionate about certain things and certain items. Every single item that I mentioned to you guys was like unsponsored stuff I have found on my own, stuff I have purchased with my own money that I just absolutely love and adore. It has helped me and aided me in my life in some way, shape, or form, and I want to share it with you guys because I love you guys, of course, duh. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my gosh, wait, I totally forgot to tell you guys. Okay, half marathon, amazing, probably most amazing time of my life. I finished in 2 hours and 14 minutes, which I was not expecting. I was expecting to finish in about 2 hours and 40, which is kind of crazy because that's close to 3 hours, and one of our friends finished the full marathon in 3 hours and like 2 minutes, which is absolutely insane. We had signed up 3 weeks before the actual half marathon, so we had 3 weeks of training. There was a lot of traveling going on, a lot of work stuff going on, and it was just really hard. A lot of partying in between, and you guys know, like, partying and drinking kind of just like sets you back in your fitness journey. But I want to say I'm so incredibly proud of myself. I will not be doing another one of those, nor will I ever do a full marathon, because I am still hurting. My hip is giving I need a hip replacement. But I will say it felt like such a great accomplishment. I felt so good mentally, so good here, and just overall my health, I was like, wow, this is crazy. I could literally do anything now, because why the fuck was I running 13 miles? Where was I going? If somebody ever tried to like kidnap me, I would just run. They're not gonna keep up with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like my favorites. I do want to give back to you guys some way, somehow. I feel like I've been so incredibly fortunate this year, and I have had so much work with so many amazing companies, and I just feel like I owe it all to you guys because you guys have been supporting me and loving me endlessly, and I'm just like in such a different place in my life, and I don't know, I feel like you guys just deserve a little something something. If you got that far into this video, please leave a comment below of some of your favorites that you've had this year, if you have some favorites in those items that I showed you guys, or maybe just put me onto some products that I should try. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for all the love and support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.